Danny, how's the squad looking injury-wise heading into Sunday?
Yeah, we have to change some players. Not why I want to, I have to. We have small injuries, but I cannot go too much in details today with it, but you will see, I think, on Sunday.
How is Derek Cornelius and his recovery going?
Yeah, he started yesterday with the first session with the team. Everything but part of the session is a good step. I think in the next 2 weeks we make a step forwards.
We learned the news yesterday that John Souttar's extended his contract at the club. How pleased are you to get that done?
Yeah, I think it's important that we have also leaders to continue with them. From did a good job so far. I think not just on the pitch, also off the pitch. He lead the group. For me, it's important to have a core together, to building up something around, and I'm very happy that we continue our way.
I feel like it could be a real exciting end to the season for him. Lots to play for domestically, and then the carrot of a potential World Cup place with Scotland as well.
Yeah, hopefully it will be a great summer for him. I think finish our season very strong here would be fantastic, and then to go to the World Cup, I think this is always special. I must say also the World Cup in USA, Canada, I think this is a nice place for a player to go there. Good stadiums, good atmosphere, will be a great experience for him.
How much positivity do you feel the squad took from the win at the weekend, and is the most important thing just keeping that momentum up going into another tough game on Sunday?
Yeah, generally you have to go from game to game. I think the last couple of weeks was fantastic, but I think it was a good statement on the weekend. I think also to come back after these 2 times, the small setbacks, if you want to consider it good. The atmosphere is good. I think straight after the game, match day was one, training was good. Even the player didn't play. They were very motivated, hungry to train. And yesterday, a good training session. We have to continue. We have to keep our intensity. I think this is crucial. I think it's nearly the first week since I'm here until the normal week, if you want. It's a different rhythm, but it's important that we keep our intensity in the training. But also to give them a little bit of rest for the mindset, and we did so far. I felt really well. We are good prepared, but we know, in these games now, you have to take your homework. You have to take a win, because otherwise it makes no sense to win the game before.
Danny, last week you spoke about Yusuf and you said big players scoring big games. Obviously last week was a huge game, but I suppose we're at this stage in the run-in with 11 games to go. They're all important. So does Yusuf have to, as much as he was great last weekend, does he have to start scoring on a more regular basis in more games, I say?
Yeah, of course, as a striker you always want to score. I think he always tried to score. He comes in fantastic situations. Also before, I think this was always for me very important that he has these moments, and now it's about being clinical. I think against Hearts he had a fantastic day. It was really outstanding. Also good assist before. I think back to the cross ball from Scott, for example. I think that was great to see. And now it's also about these games. I think in the second half of the season you cannot speak about small games. Every game is important because it's after this game, it's less games to go. And I think this is what we have to understand. Not just Yusuf, it's general a big partner.
What is the difference, do you think, having Ryan up alongside him will make to Yusuf's game? Do you think that they are a partnership that can grow together?
Yeah, Ryan, I think you see it in the training. I said to him, he is a little bit like Thomas Müller. Sometimes you don't know how, but he is doing the right things. I think this is it's great to play with 2 strikers in front helps as well. This will be not always the shape, but I think it was good. We had our wingers in good position as well. Ryan is very present, I think, against the ball, very sharp, with a good intensity, wins a lot of balls and gives us a good structure, and in the box he is always in the right moments, and it gives a little bit more time for the other striker. I think this is the advantage from 2 strikers in front.
Can I just ask how the mindset of the team was affected, if it was at all, by what happened at Rugby Park just before your game kicked off? Obviously Celtic scoring very late on, and just how that might impact this weekend. Obviously Hearts playing before they get the chance to put the pressure on again?
Yeah, I think general, I will lie when I will say we focus just on your game before this, but of course it was pleasant. I think what I heard so far also around us in the boxes, I think everyone was surprised about the result, but this is football. I had the feeling, the game will finish like this because it was normal. For me, it was more about our reaction. I think it was really strong. If you want and you look back to the whole day, the first result, you think, after 2-0 it could be a different one. Then you go 1-0 down, and you always come back, and finally we could close the gap to just 2 points, and this is great, but not more. We have to take more points until the end of the season now, and it's on.
Just on the title race, Danny, what do you think it's going to come down to? The players, the team that handles the pressure best?
Yeah, I think everything. It's of course. I think the mindset. I can just speak for our players. This is completely there. I think when you beat Celtic away and you beat Den Hearts away, this is not so bad. It's now about these games where you think you have to win to take the 3 points. I think this is crucial. If you want, you can compare maybe a similar situation on the weekend Arsenal Wolverhampton. Everyone will think, this is an easy win, but even in these games, the teams down, they have sometimes not so much to lose against these teams, against us, and they try everything, and it's very important that we go serious. But I feel this at the moment there's no doubt. Also the training session yesterday, there was 100% focus on the next action, and it was good to see. Nobody is lazy. Everyone wants to be part of the group. I think this is also good. Have the challenge in the starting 11, have the challenge to be in the squad, and it helps massive.
Just on the injuries, Danny, are they all short-term injuries or are there any long-term ones?
Yeah, the one, what is short versus long, I think it's one player will be 2 to 3 weeks, and the other one, doubtful for Sunday. We have to make a decision. Let's see, could be two or three changes for the weekend.
How much does the pitch through at Livingston impact your decisions? Do you have to be mindful and careful with some players given the surface there?
Yeah, I think this is also a part where we have to look. I think that influence as well the decision. But yeah, in general, both teams has to play on this. We have a lot of players that have experience on this pitch as well. I will not look for the excuses or something like this. We have to take it. I think we did well in Kilmarnock on the pitch. I think we have to do the same on Sunday.
How close is Conor Barron to being back involved?
I think next week he could be in the part of the training session. Looks good. He pushed. Hopefully, because everything well now, then maybe in 2-3 weeks as well, like Derek.
For all the successes you've had as a coach and everything that you've done as a coach, what would it mean to you, for manager in your own right, your team to go on and win the title last season?
It's a big question. I think that means a lot for me, but more important is for the club, for my players. I think it shows that we made a lot of good decisions in the past, but for this we have to go, and this is crucial. I totally believe we can do it really, not just about the last results, but it's about, again, we will show again which part we are. There's no doubt about our strength of the squad now, of the individual players. There should be no question mark, but football is football. It's all about 11 against 11 and 90 minutes, and in one game I think it's possible. We have to do it very serious, very aggressive, good front, good defending, great chances, and then we will see where we are after the game. Could be again a good day for us, a good weekend, but for this we have to invest again a lot of good things.
Danny, did you now look at the squad and see winners who you think believe they will win the title now, which maybe I guess wasn't the case when you came in the opening days and weeks?
General, I think this question we will have now in the next 3 months a lot. After every result, we will think, maybe could be this team, could be this team. I'm totally convinced that it's now about consistency, who takes the most points until the split. I think this is also part. We have to prepare the final 5 games then with the next 6 games. If you do well, then you have a great opportunity, and in the final 5 games I think everything is possible. You have teams around you. That's crucial now. I think this 3 points now, it's massive, because you can really decide it's 2, 5 or 8 points, and 2 points helps, and it looks at the moment good, but they're still not on the first position, they're still on the second position.
You mentioned Scott Wilson there and his assist. Do you feel that he's now beginning to get back to the level? He obviously hadn't played a lot of football before coming to the club.
I think step by step, I think this is a little bit this what I thought when we signed him. We see something in him, we see the quality, we see the technical ability, we see decision making, but it was all about give the player the right rhythm, and when you put him on, I think this is for me a big one. When you bring new players in, we know we are very demanding as a club, and especially the first impression is very important. If you have a good first impression, then it's much easier to play with this shirt, because then you have the confidence, and it was for me in the last 4 weeks really crucial to give the players the right opportunity to start to score, have good moments for the new signings.
And just on that in general, I mean, the recruitment is something that had been criticised at the club, but you know, the January signings have all made an impact, and Tour's come on really well, talked to who we're going to speak to has made an impact. Just how pleasing is that, because it was crucial to get the right players in at the right time?
Yeah, I think in general, if you ask me today, and hopefully you will agree, we signed Manny Fernandez in the summer, looks not so bad. I think, after the Hearts game we can speak about Yusuf. In 2 big games he scored, looks not so bad. We should not forget Jaden played over weeks by weeks, always consistently on a good level, and I can continue. And now in the January we added some players with the physical profile what we need. We see players, they can handle the pressure in a difficult moment as well. And all the 4 signings at the minute, I'm very happy, and there's still space for improvement. But all the 4 players gives us exactly what we needed.